So this is another project we are working on, and it's going to be a gigantic book. As you can see, this is the way we are starting. If I put the book together, it's going to be... Oh, hold it again. It's going to be like so. We're going to put this book mounted on a wall. It's going to be a gigantic book display. So as you can see, I drew the book. This is a, what kind of board is this? Like a foam board. That's my sister here for her baby shower. So we're going to do a foam board and use a foam board, and I just outlined it, the book. You can search images on Google to find an open book design. And so I just painted the outer edge, whatever color you want to paint it. And so now what I'm doing is pasting old newspaper, and I'm kind of cutting it to match the curve here. And the way I cut it is just put a regular paper there and just draw a line on it and then cut it. And so then I just paste it in different directions. It doesn't all have to be the same direction. That way, because if it's going to be the same direction, it's going to be weird and people are going to try to read it, and you don't want that, because obviously the newspapers cutouts that we're using, it's just about like from LA Times, so it talks about random things that we don't want people to read. So we're just cutting it different directions, pasting it differently. So now what I'm doing is I'm just going over it with the rubber cement glue, just to make it more flat, and also to give it, smudge the newspaper ink. You see how it smudges it, the ink, so it can look dark, because we want it to look bold. So that's what we're doing. We're just like doing it all over. Also, I noticed I have my fan on because this smell is really strong and sometimes I get dizzy. So you have to be careful, because you don't want to get high on this, because you want to do a good job. So I'm just doing whatever, putting it all over. It's going to help it give some smudging effect and also glue it even more, so we won't have any pages that are sticking out, because if they stick out then they can rip off or something. So I'm just doing that. Another trick, the dried up rubber cement, if you rub it with your finger, it'll kind of like fade the letters. You see that? And you don't have to like take forever to do it. You can just, I guess, do that with your hand all over it. It's better to do it with your fingers, because your fingers have that natural, perfect. Okay, so now after we took a long ass time trying to take that glue residue out, so if you don't like to spend a lot of time taking crap out, I suggest you don't do it, but I took it out. It wasn't that bad. Now I'm just smudging gold paint around it a little bit. It's the same gold paint that I use for most of my stuff, which is actually designed for decorative items that are made out of wood and plastic and stuff. So it's not really for paper, but it works awesome with paper. So I'm just dabbing a little, just random places. And with the fading and this color on it, it looks awesome. It just looks like very vintage and chic, and that's what we want. So now what we did, doesn't this look amazing? What we did after adding the gold, we used our Mod Podge, which is this stuff here. That's good for everything. And when we added the Mod Podge, we added some glitter. We got some glitter samples from Michael's. It's only like $1 for a pack, as you see there. So we added these two colors, these kind of like gold colors, all around with the Mod Podge. And it looks amazing. And then on here, I also used a gold paint. And then after that dried a little bit, we added some of this yellow glitter paint. So now we have what is a gigantic book. Now you can do whatever you want with it. We'll show you what we're gonna do. Okay, now what I did is from the newspaper we had, we cut out letters to say once upon a time, since that is our theme. And I just Mod Podged it, since we love Mod Podge. That sticks it there and it's going to give it a shine. So we added that as a title, so you can do that if you want. You can write whatever you want, a name or, you know. So we did that as our little title. And in a bit, we'll show you what else we're going to do. Ta-da! Ta-da-da-da-da-da! And this is what we did. We put pictures of the family members of the baby girl. And then we just did like mom's side of the family there with the last name. And then dad's side of the family there with his last name. And then we did like a mom and dad. And we did a mom, dad, and then this is like her sister with her husband, and then his sister with her husband, and then aunties, uncles, and then cousins. So that's what we did, grandma, grandpa, and then we did even the pets, because we're big on pets. So, you know, those are the family pets there that we put. And so that's what we did for our Once Upon a Time poster board. It looks 3D dimensional from here. As you can see, it looks very beautiful, and we're very proud to have worked on it, you know, for a beautiful occasion. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And we're just gonna hang it up. I think what we're gonna do is just poke holes on it and then put a string and then hang it up on the wall with a nail or something like that. We'll see. But that is our beautiful family story. Family book story.
You can put like balloons on it.
Balloons? Oh yeah. Well, she wants to maybe put some balloons on it. That's the baby shower mom there.
Not right now.
Right now she's in a bad mood. Okay, so she has an excuse because she's pregnant. But anyways, this is our book. Hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. If you have any more questions on how we did some of the stuff, please feel free to let us know and comment. Comment your favorite part of this book, and let us know if you have any questions on the book making that we did. Thank you guys. Bye bye.